So really quickly, now that I have a second to go over these, I'm going to just show off really briefly 2 builds I've been doing. This one, I want to say is complete. I've added a whole bunch of random stuff to it. The second one isn't quite complete, but I'll go over that when I get to it. First, this is something that I built for my father. He likes to go airsofting with me occasionally, and rather than spend a lot of money renting out specific equipment, I said, you know what? I'm going to build him something that I hope he likes, and it seems like he does. So let's go over this really quickly. I'm starting off here, since this is based off of an E&L AKS74U barrel. I got a 24 to 14 millimeter converter so that you can put on a tracer unit. And it's really fun, especially we actually went airsofting once at night. Got to shoot off tracer rounds, and that was a ton of fun. My stomach was killing me like halfway through, but besides that, it was a ton of fun. Anyways, right here I just put on a E&L slants compensator that's been a bit weathered, just to protect the threading. Right here we have a Kyber Customs AKS74U cheese grater, and that's been slightly weathered as well. Here we have a E&L AIMSU lower handguard, which is a pain in the butt to find, but is it worth it? It looks beautiful, it's really comfortable, and for whatever reason the LCT one won't fit on this, but the E&L fits perfectly. Up here, speaking of LCT, we have an LCT AKS74U rail mount, and it works well. Above it's a red dot, don't really know the brand of it, works well enough. I guess to the body, first I guess, well actually let's go over the stock really quickly. This is an E&L AIMS holding stock, and attached to it is a rubber butt pad that I got off Amazon. I don't remember the brand, but just a rubber AK butt pad. It works really well, feels very comfortable. You're still able to fold stock in, which is nice. Body, of course, is E&L AK, an AK, but AIMS body. It, like the top cover, the barrel, the cheese grater, it has been weathered as well, so you kind of got this like mishmash between old stuff and new stuff, which is kind of cool. I think it looks nice. I didn't weather the lower handguard though because it's too beautiful to have to do that. Right here is a heavily weathered E&L AK bolt, or at least mock bolt. Right here is an LCT, I forget the name of it, but it's an LCT selector switch that's been made. It has a little cutout there for you to lock the bolt in the back. And this is really cool because what you can do here is, well, first of all, it's cool because you can manipulate the selector switch without breaking your grip. So it's pretty neat. But what's really cool about this is that if you have problems adjusting the hop-up on AKs, which, let's face it, we all do, we're not all privileged enough to own a Arcturus rotary hop-up. What you can do here with this is you can pull back on the lock bolt all the way back. I modified the spring in there. Pull it back all the way and lock it with a selector switch. It's really neat. And there you can access the hop-up. This is just a typical E&L slider hop-up. The inner barrel is a matrix one. It's better than your bog standard brass inner barrel, but it's not too good. It didn't cost me too much though, so it's whatever, you know, just a little addition to improve performance. It has an EMG basic just bucking and nothing too special. And it shoots well enough. It shoots pretty dang good, especially since I've actually replaced the gearbox, or I shouldn't say replace, because this is just kind of a combination of parts. This never really had a gearbox, so when I took the gearbox out of here that I was letting my father use and put it in another build, which I'll show you in a sec, it needed a gearbox. So I said, you know what? You know, I asked him, do you want to get an Arcturus gearbox? And he's like, sure. He got one, and it performs beautifully. The Arcturus AK-12 gearbox in here. There's also an E&L 170 high torque motor. Not sure if it's the best motor for this, but it works well enough. Yeah, it performs with an 11.1 LiPo. It performs perfectly. It's, oh my god, for a stock gearbox and a stock LiPo and would you modify the battery? I don't know. A stock mode, or relatively stock motor, stock gearbox, 11.1, it performs beautifully. Sadly, I will not be shooting this one today because I did not want to drag out my 11.1 LiPo. Maybe I'll make a video of me shooting it later. But yeah, it's wonderful. He seems to love it. I love it. I hardly ever use it because I have a couple other guns I like using, and whenever I go with him, he uses this, and it's great, you know. It's really comfortable to hold. I'm going to actually show you dropping the bolt really quick. It's not so cool. Selector switch, so easy to manipulate. Have it on binary mode right now, so bring this down when you get into binary. That's awesome. Trigger pull, super light, super small. It's great. thumb hole grip is comfortable to hold like this. You can hold as a hand stop. You can get a C-clamp position. All that cool stuff that people love to do who are smarter with guns than I am. You can do it all with this, and it's brilliant. It's a perfect mix between old stuff and new stuff. And my father seems to love it. I certainly love it, and I think I would call this build complete. Last thing is I want to show it with the magazine. I haven't had the chance to weather any magazines yet. I'm not sure if I want to. You know, mags are on sale right now, but they used to be $35 for 5 of them, which is insane. I should have stocked up on them back when they were selling that. $7 a mag. That's insane. That's really, really good. Especially when they look as beautiful as these. And also, I'd like to remind you that for whatever reason, these newer E&L mags feed a whole lot better than the original ones. Not sure. I think they did a rework. I know US Airsoft mentioned that they were doing a rework, but they must have done one because they are much better. But yeah, this is a really, really cool, really fun to use gun. I quite like it. I know that he likes it, but there's something which I think I might like a little bit more that I've been working on, and it's pretty cool because I never really thought I'd be able to make it come to fruition, but pulling the stock here is a little bit challenging. Here we go. But I would like to show you what I've been working on. One last thing, the grip on this one, the pistol grip, is just a black double bell pistol grip. It's all right. It matches color. That's all that matters. Oh yes. I still can't believe that I have this in my hands right now. I don't really know the process of me ending up with one of these in my hands. I don't really want to get into it because it's going to take me forever to even try to understand how I got the individual parts to make this. All that matters is that it was made. This is a replica Model 63 PM MD63 weathered Romanian AK underfolder. Oh my god. I'll try to go over the parts to the best of my ability, what I know. Starting up at the front here, this is a from the Eastern Bloc. I don't know what specific country, but it's just a thread protector or barrel nut or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, not smart when it comes to gun things. This is an E&L Romanian AK outer barrel, and how you know that is because the rear sight right here is Romanian one. The character that looks like a P. It's really neat. It was weathered a bit too much. It's really bright and shiny, so I'm planning on giving it a little bit more bluing to make it just a little bit darker to match the body and the dust cover. The body is a E&L AKMS Gen 2 body that has been weathered. The stock on it is stock. This is the stock that came with it, although I did have to file down the very end of the stock right here. I'll show you that when I show how it underfolds. Dust cover, E&L dust cover, E&L AKM dust cover. The mock bolts, E&L AK. Same with the selector switch, E&L AK. Grip, E&L AK. A lot of this stuff is just basic. What this really excels at are the hand guards, and that's really what makes a Romanian underfolder. The upper handguard is not from the same set as the lower handguard, and you can actually see it's a bit damaged if I bring it up to the camera here. You know, I should probably stand in the light here. Sorry, there's an umbrella. I've been working out here for a few hours, and the shade's really nice. I guess I'll stand right here now. Yeah, it's a different set, but it matches close enough, so that's really neat. The lower handguard, the reverse dong, as I like to call it, is I got it from Desert Fox Sales. I think that's the name of the website, Desert Fox Sales. Shipping was pretty fast, which was really nice. The condition it's in is, it's relatively weathered. It's got this beautiful hints of red on it. Let me see if I can hold that up to the camera. Not sure if you're seeing that, but there's beautiful hints of red on it. It's gorgeous. For being completely weathered, it's gorgeous. It's great. And it didn't take any modification to fit. The upper handguard didn't take any modification to fit, thank God. Those are a pain in the butt to work on. The cheese grater on that thing took literally forever to put on. Lower handguard here did not take any modification to fit. However, I did have to cram a spring, not a handguard spring, an actual part of a spring into the handguard just to make it sturdy enough for it to fit. Now it doesn't wobble around. Anyways, the moment you've been waiting for, the underfolder. It's a little bit difficult to underfold, just in the sense that if you drop it, it's going to hit the dong. So what you have to do is you kind of have to angle the stock correctly, but it actually folds out. That is so neat. It's an actual underfolder MD63 in Airsoft. Never thought I'd be able to hold one of these and call it my own. This is really great. Internally, it's just a E&L Generation 2 gearbox, or Platinum Generation 2, whatever it is. The motor is actually a SEMA high-speed motor, and so is the motor cage. Long story of why that is. Yeah, performance isn't the best. 7.4 volt LiPo. But who even cares? It's an E&L Model 63, and I'm going to have to re-blue the barrel. I'm going to have to maybe weather some more parts on here. I'm going to make some changes, but who even cares? This is an E&L Model 63. Putting the magazine inside of it is not as bad as I thought it would be. But look at this thing. Look at it. Oh my god. It is so comfortable to hold. It is so cool. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of just going off about how great this is. Just want to make a quick video showing off these two builds I've been working on. And I guess that's it for now. I'd like to maybe make some more update videos if I decide to change anything on here. I will definitely have some footage of me firing it, but I mean, it's not gas blowback, so whatever, right? But yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, I really like these two builds. Really happy I can call them my own. Well, technically that one's not my own, but this one is, and that's all that matters. So, bye.